myself. What am I ever gonna do? Hi, my Charla. Hi, Kyla. So we are back with another episode of our wonderful Let's Play series. Episode 96, guys. Unreal. My day was good. As you're very aware, I was on Minecraft all day. I was definitely on Minecraft. Hi, Zakia. Well, I'm glad you're here, Zakia. Our Minecraft server is really shaping up to be something, you guys. I have a lot of schematics I'm working out on one of my other servers. It's kind of like a test server, but I really got to be careful with the load of the server. Like I said, I am paying for a very, very powerful server. Pretty much our server is top notch, so it could really handle a lot of stress. Like I'm talking a lot of stress. But it's always good to still refine everything and you know, make sure everything is running smoothly. The ship is nice, I know. I was gonna make like a Flying Dutchman kind of ship, but I decided not to. Hi, Bridget, and hi, Brina. Both of you welcome. And look what I have. Dun 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 dun. I'm eating 4 pieces of Nutella on some bread. Oh, with some tea. Ooh, that boy's steaming. Do you guys see the steam? I don't know if you guys can see the steam. I gotta be careful before I drop my tea on my keyboard. One of my friends, she came. I sent her a picture of my setup and our Minecraft server. And she's like, you guys have such a nice server. Everyone is like, no one griefs, no one messes around with other people's stuff. It's just so nice. I'm like, I know. Okay. Anyways, enough messing about. Let's play. Oh, by the way, definitely go check out that shader pack that I downloaded. Like, I'm very picky when it comes to shaders, you guys. Very, very picky. They have to be a combination of 2 things. They have to have a combination of realism and still keep that Minecraft feeling alive. And I feel like this shader kind of has the best of both worlds. It's very realistic, but it still feels like Minecraft. So it's like, you know what I mean? Gotta have best of both worlds, and I like this shader. Indeed, indeed. Stardew Valley, yes, I've heard of that game. I have heard that game indeed. Okay, dear God, was I ever excited for today's episode. I'm really, really wanting to meet that Tsaritsa. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to help you guys out. Okay, do you guys have Iris shaders downloaded? Because it's compatible with Iris only. And where are you guys even downloading it from? Are you guys downloading it from Modrinth? Because there's like 2 different ways you can go about going with shaders. The way I do my shaders are a little more complicated. You don't have Iris shader? Okay, you're gonna have to download Iris. Okay, so for first and foremost, if I were you guys, I would go search up how to download Iris. So get Iris shaders first, and then from Iris you can go to well Iris is in Modern, so you can get the shader pack I have from there and Iris. But I'll tell you guys afterwards. It's okay. Let's do this. Oh, my controller. My controller. Yes, I hear you. You're underneath the blanket. Little monkey. Little monkaloo. My little bubblu. Yeah, Iris and the shader I have is both on Moderate, yeah. Yeah, after the stream, if you guys are online, I can teach you how to do it. Okay, that's right. We were on our way to, what is it called? The theater, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, okay. Dear God, I just feel cold being here. It's still very much setting in that we're here in Snezhnaya. It's still setting in. Who knows, maybe one day I'll make a very nice ice palace and it'll rival even the Zepliarny palace that the Tsaritsa lives in.
Ooh, it sure is cold today. I wonder how much heavier the snow's gonna get. Here to see Odette?
Another fruit fly? Dude, I don't even have any fruits in the house. Like, I got rid of all of them.
Perfect. Thank you.
Like, what's going on? The only fruit I have is watermelon and it's in the fridge. What's with these darn fruit flies, man? I literally bought fruit one day and just left it out, and now it's like, they won't go away.
I think I'll leave the Lelek question until after the show's over. Then I'll go find Odette.
Amazing.
Child said he was originally going to come with Tonya, so I'm guessing Tonya's already here somewhere. Is there anyone here who looks like a Tonya? Let's see. It's a small audience. Makes sense for a preview.
I'm so excited to meet Tonya.
Wait, I do see some familiar faces. Mr. Chuganov's back again by the looks of it. Oh, and is that Mitya? And that Fatui officer, Valeri. Guess he must be playing cat and mouse with Mitya again. Oh no, it looks like the show's starting, and I still haven't found Tonya. Never mind. I'll just have to take a seat for now and see if I can catch her afterwards.
There's literally nothing even in the house for them to eat. I don't know how they're even alive. Odette looking absolutely marvelous. I just don't like insects. I'm not a fan of insects. They better make Mitya's kit like unreal, or else I'm not gonna pull for him. No, honestly, I'm not a big fan. Not that there's anything wrong with Mitya per se, it's just he's just a male character. It's as simple as that. It's nothing compelling. The lights went out? Is that part of the show?
Members of the audience, I'm a staff member here at the theater. Today's performance was a very special one for us, as it marks the first attempt in a long time to revive the classic Snezhnayan ballet, Spirit Seeker. To commemorate this occasion, we would love to take a group photo of the cast, crew, and audience members present today. could I kindly ask the audience to please come up onto the stage?
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more. Now, look at the camera. 1, 2, 3.
Look at Vadianitsa. She's just like the 2 peace signs. She's cute.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy Scientist? I rather hope you don't have any other escape plans to add to my workload today.
What are you talking about, Sarge? This was simply my way of inviting you to watch Miss Odette's new show with me.
There are no little
Wasn't the
pests,
performance
Charlotte.
spectacular? In the future, I heartily encourage you to take a leaf out of my book. Find some soul-nourishing pastimes to enrich your time outside of work.
It was indeed a fine performance, but I must correct you on one point. This is not time outside of work. These are working hours.
Working hours and non-working hours are just a social construct. Human technology can never advance if we're too rigid in our thinking, Sarge.
May we leave now?
Already? I
Is
mean,
there a card on your lunch
I was
break? Nice.
kinda hoping to soak up the atmosphere for a little longer, but... No? Okay, guess I'm pushing my luck. Didn't seem like too much to ask, but fair enough. Off we go then, Sarge. Back to the land of working hours. Lead the way.
That has to be her. She's the only person in the audience around Tonia's age.
Oh yeah,
Excuse
this
me?
definitely looks like a Tonya.
Are you Tonya? Huh? Your brother's busy today, so I took his ticket. Don't worry about him. He's fine.
Oh, okay. Sorry for the trouble.
What's wrong? Are you sick?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing.
Maybe she caught a cold on the way here because of the weather?
Oh my goodness, it's a straight
I
up
haven't seen
blizzard
snow
outside.
like this in a long, long time. It's most unusual.
Ain't
I know,
nobody going
it's
home.
completely
We're
white
gonna
out
spend a
there.
night in the
You
theater.
can barely see a thing. I've never seen such heavy snow in my life.
Let's wait it out for now. You'd be lucky not to freeze to death in this weather, let alone find your way.
Well, look at that. Maybe we shouldn't be in such a rush to get back after all. What do you think?
Let's wait and see.
Why do you need to take it so seriously? Fate has given us this wonderful chance to take a break. We owe it to ourselves to make the most of it.
Come to think of it, there's a small inn not far from here that always keeps plenty of extra blankets on hand for guests. I know the route well. Shall I head over and borrow a few blankets? That way, anyone in a hurry can wrap up warm for the journey back. Just remember to return them next time you're over this way.
Sir, there's really no need to go to all that trouble.
Hey, it's no trouble at all. Wait here,
And
I'll be right back.
in our bigger hospitals, they also have gyms, Charla, for like the nurses and doctors to go to.
What a kind gentleman. Very good. My wife and daughter are waiting for me at home, so I shall be heading back as soon as I get my blanket.
So... Are you expecting us to go back to the Armory Palace wrapped in blankets too?
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements in advance. Should I not return to the Armory Palace within 3.5 hours after Operation Showtime begins, an armed squad will be sent to collect us. They will escort us back. You are one of our key military personnel, so any weather-related risks must be eliminated.
Operation Showtime? So, wait. Every single time you drag me back to work when I sneak out, it's a
Hi,
whole
Cindy.
official operation? I gotta say, you've really turned this into quite a moral dilemma for me.
It's snowing pretty hard out there. I think you should stay here for now. You seem a little under the weather.
Sure. My brother might come pick me up in a bit anyway.
Time to get to work. I should head backstage and find Odette. I need to look her in the eye and ask her about Lelek.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, you're a friend of Alosha's. I think he's busy moving props backstage right now. Sorry, but that area is currently off limits to everyone except the cast and crew.
Huh. Bad timing, I guess. Well, I might as well stick around. I doubt Odette will be leaving before the snow lets up in any case.
What happened to the gentleman who went to fetch the blankets? How has he still not returned?
I was thinking the same thing. It's still snowing very hard. Do you think something might have happened to him?
Whatever the reason for his delay, I must say I hate nothing more than people who make empty promises and fail to deliver. Well, I have to treat my employees like that on occasion, but that's different.
Oh yeah, this Chugamov character, whatever the heck his name is.
You seem anxious, Mr. Valero.
I'm not a fan of him.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have arrived to extract us by now. They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans. There's simply no reason that they shouldn't have shown up by now.
Mitya
Barring
is
exceptional circumstances.
is an important figure here in Snezhnaya and the energy department of Snezhnaya. So he has this guy always pretty much escorting him everywhere and watching over him. No, he's not a prisoner.
Surely a snowstorm like this one counts as such.
Hi, Dart. Welcome. What's going on?
Few things in this world can stop the Snezhnayan army, Mr. Mitya. And a snowstorm is certainly not one of them.
Why don't you go out and take a look? They might be right outside, waiting for your orders before they dare come in.
An absurd hypothesis. I have no intention of leaving your side for even a moment until I have escorted you back to the Armory Palace.
This doesn't look like an ordinary snowstorm to me. That guy who left earlier. It looked like he just vanished into thin air.
Hi, Lucy.
Either that, or my eyes were playing tricks on me.
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night hasn't even fallen yet. Spare us the ghost stories.
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. How come you didn't say anything? Oh, right. I assumed you were looking for me and Vodenitsa. Odette's still backstage. Whoa, that's quite a snowstorm out there. I've been working backstage this whole time, so I didn't even notice. No wonder the audience hasn't left yet.
How are you today?
Huh. Is weather like this rare even in Snezhnaya?
Maybe to this degree, it's rare, yeah.
Yeah, snow like this. I'm sure I've seen it out in the wild before, but never in the city.
Uh-oh. Could that mean that monster that's causing the weather is perhaps getting close to Snezhnegrad?
Actually, I take that back. I don't think I've seen snow this bad even in the wild. This is something else. It's not normal.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay, yeah, so this is definitely not a normal snowstorm. Yeah, that monster is coming to Snezhnegrad.
If even Alosha thinks snow like this isn't normal, could it have anything to do with that monster people have been talking about?
Nice. Nice, Sue. I'll be definitely looking forward to those pictures.
We can't stay cooped up here forever. Someone needs to go out and take a look.
Hi, Haley.
No need.
How's
I have
things?
plenty of experience with snowstorms. Besides, I work here while you're an audience member. I should be the one to do it.
Oh, nice. So the Facebook issue is resolved. Awesome, Dart. Good to hear.
Everyone by the door. Careful not to let the snow soak into your shoes. In a snowstorm, you gotta look after your toes above all else.
Heading out, my man? Be careful. I've been told the snowstorm eats people alive.
Thanks for the advice. I am planning to be careful. I just want to take a quick look at the situation out there.
Oh, now I'm craving almonds. I'm gonna grab some almonds too. After this cutscene, I'm gonna grab some almonds. Couple fistfuls of almonds.
He's back! He's back! How
Probably
was
just
it?
bring the whole almond
What's going
jar.
on out there?
Did you see any soldiers patrolling the area?
Hi, Aaron. How are you, baby girl?
Something about this storm isn't
And hello,
right.
Eris. How are you today? It's good to see you.
There's no one out there. I didn't see a single soul. And something in the air gives me the creeps.
Okay, this is not good, you guys. Something's definitely going on, because someone of, like, Alosha's capabilities and his expertise, even he spooked a little with the storm. It's clearly abnormal, and it's something that even the people of Snezhnaya aren't used to, and they live in the tundra, so...
This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect it might be related to recent events in our nation.
Indeed,
I strongly
my
advise
sweet
everyone to
Shenhe,
stay here
you
until
are
the
here.
snow dies down.
It's always good to see you.
Are you serious? So all of us are trapped here now? That sounds a little far-fetched to me.
You want to go outside and see? I, for one, am not risking my neck in that weather.
This just turned from a minor delay into a major hassle.
We can only hope that our friend who went to fetch the blankets just ditched us and went home.
Is it really that bad? But my daughter, I won't be able to read her a bedtime story tonight.
This guy Chuganov. Someone get me the roll of duct tape. 1 second, this guy is like super angry at everyone and giving everyone dirty looks, and now he's talking about reading a bedtime story to his little daughter. Bro, shut that pie hole.
Huh? What are you
I would be
still
really
doing here?
irritated by him being in the same confined place. Not to say that this theater is small, but especially in a time like this, I'd be like, bro, zip it.
Whoa!
I don't want to hear
It's
it.
snowing hard. So now we're stuck here? Oh, this is terrible. Luckily, it was just a
Indeed,
dress
my
rehearsal
sweet
today,
Haley.
so there aren't too many people here.
We all love our little Haley Boo, as
On
long
the
as
bright
she's feeling
side,
better.
the theater's always well stocked with supplies. If the snow still doesn't let
Yeah,
up
I'm not
as
a
we get
fan
into
of
the evening,
Chuganov.
you can spend the night here, everyone. At least, I assume that's all right, Odette? Fine by me.
This seems like a sensible backup plan under the circumstances. My thanks to the theater for being so accommodating.
What are you staring outside and praying for, my man? You anxious to get home too?
Oh, your majesty the Tsaritsa, I beg you, please do not let tonight's snowstorm stop. This is a golden opportunity to spend the night under the same roof as the two top stars in all of Snezhnaya. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I think I've changed my mind. Sir, if you so much as look at us funny, you'll be seeing stars in a whole other way. Behave yourself, or you'll be begging for that blizzard.
Okay, hold on. I kind of missed that. Okay, at least I assume that's... The casting crew and backstage quickly brought up the date of the situation, so now I'm back stuck here. This is terrible. Luckily, for a dress rehearsal today. On the bright side, the theater's always stocked with supplies. Okay, that's good.
It's getting colder. We need to keep the indoor temperature up. Close the door and lock it tight. Let's head somewhere warmer.
Chapter 7, something. I can't read that fast. Okay, see what's going on. Okay, let's go. Alright, we gotta go all the way backstage. See what this shroud
And
got.
then there's the aristocrats. Easiest of all to deal with. You don't need to use any force whatsoever. All you have to do is show them the rope you plan to tie them up with. Do you know why?
I don't. Do tell.
Because nothing horrifies them more than the thought of a cheap, coarse rope leaving creases on their precious million more coat. They'll do whatever you ask to avoid that fate.
Unexpected, but funny nonetheless. Tell me another one.
Well, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself. The name's Shram, and I'm a mercenary. The kind that gets paid to do odd jobs for rich folks.
And I am Chuganov, an entrepreneur. If my name is unfamiliar to you, you will no doubt have heard of my factory, the renowned Iskra manufacturing plant.
Are you really that famous, Mr. Chuganov? How come I've never heard your name before?
Excuse me? Is that a joke? Or are you being serious?
Oh, I'll have to ask my rope later. It's probably tied up more entrepreneurs than I've ever heard
Yeah,
of.
literally. I took a wild guess, and I guessed that he was part of that organization. Lucky guess, huh?
My husband has major trust issues. To him, I doubt even this snowstorm is a good enough excuse for me to stay out all night.
That's the price of marrying into wealth. You'll get used to it. I'm not about to stop you if you want to leave, but don't drag me along. Hello? Can I help you?
We're just like eavesdropping onto their conversation. Okay.
How are you feeling, Tonya?
Oh,
I'm
little
fine.
Tonya.
Sorry to worry you. I'm used to it by this point.
A child must take great care of his sister. He's never mentioned Tonya's illness, though.
You know, I actually find this whole thing kind of exciting. Stuck in a strange place thanks to a snowstorm. Having to spend the night with a bunch of interesting characters.
And we've all missed you too, my gorgeous
Pretty cool,
Shannon.
don't you think?
It's always
Exactly.
a good time when you show
It's
up.
like one of
It's
those
always my
stories where an
pleasure when you're in
ordinary
chat,
school
by the
trip
way.
turns into a magical adventure. I've always wanted something like that to happen in real life. I'm fine, really. Just got a little overexcited.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
Okay. At least Paimon is still kind of being looked after, right? Back at the hotel.
This is highly irregular. A delay of over an hour during an operation like this theoretically warrants a Harbinger-level response. I wonder what the issue is. The storm? Or
I'm gonna
something
take
else?
another wild guess that this beast is like
Sarge, the day you learn to
encroaching
let
your
go and just enjoy
Snezhograd.
moments like this is the day you'll
That
finally
and
understand the
Tsaritsa
meaning of
couldn't
life.
actually defeat it.
Why, hello, ma'am.
That's
I
gonna be
believe you were the one
my
sitting at a
wild
nearby
guess.
table
Wild
back at
guess.
Pavoye
I'm just
restaurant.
throwing it out there.
Any friend of the theater's star performers is a friend of mine. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mitya from the Energy Commission.
Greetings. Major Valeri, head of the Special Assignment Battalion. Armory Palace Royal Grenadier Guards, 1st Regiment. I am here to ensure Mr. Mitya's personal
Bro,
safety.
you're just a discount
Please let me know if I
Kaya.
can
Get
be
out
of
of I'm
any
kidding.
assistance.
Just gets all angry.
Miss Traveler, I cannot help but notice that Miss Odette is stealing glances at me. Any idea what that could be about?
Maybe she has a crush on you, Mitya.
I've racked my brains, but I can't think of anything I might have done to offend her. Perhaps she noticed me spacing out during her performance?
So, Mr. Mitya, is your work related to Project
Aw.
Suja?
Likewise, Aaron, likewise.
Yes, that's right. The higher-ups in the Fatui transferred me from the Energy Commission to the Armory Palace because they wanted me to...
That scarf.
Really? I can't even talk about that? Pretty sure it counts as part of my private life. All right, I won't say anything.
The scarf
Sorry,
gives a
Traveler.
thumbs up.
As you can see, I'm afraid this pleasant chat will have to end here.
Whatever. I'm not gonna pull for any one of you. I'm not gonna pull for you or you. Alosha, I already have Alosha on my account. I'll definitely be pulling for you, pretty girl. Look how precious she is. Unless she's on a banner with Mulan. I'm sorry, Mermaid Girl. I like Mulan way, way better.
Hey,
So
have
far.
you seen Chuganov? I heard he was coming today. Have you spoken to him at all?
Chuganov?
I'm with you. This could be just the chance we need.
Hi, Zoo. Hi, Mr. Sleepyhead.
Yeah, I gotta figure out a way to coax some more intel out of him. I want to know why he suddenly changed his stance on Project Stuja. What exactly happened before the most recent
That's a
vegetable?
dirty, dirty scarf, Aaron.
For the Rokad, or just out of personal interest?
Shh! There are other people around. Don't say the R word.
I have to say, even though today was a rehearsal and there were some hiccups along the way, Miss Odette's performance was one of the best I've ever seen.
I couldn't agree
Odette
more.
and
Especially considering the weight of
are
the subject
definitely
matter. It takes a
good
truly
combo.
seasoned professional to do justice to
I
a
wonder if
theme
they'll go
like
good
love
on a
and
team
regret.
together. I'm pretty sure Odette is gonna be on that Tsaritsa's premium team. I'm like almost like I want to say I'm like 93% sure Odette and the Tsaritsa are gonna be amazing together.
Do you think we were coming on too strong?
Probably why.
Odette's ignoring us again.
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Really? That means it wasn't captivating enough to
Craving
draw
more
you in.
sweets still.
I'll work harder to win you over next time. I'll make sure to save a ticket for you when the show's performance ready.
This doesn't seem like the time or place to bring up the subject of Lelek. I need a chance to speak with her in private.
So unfair. Talk about double standards.
And now it looks like I've been spotted.
I'm curious to know, is Odette actually
You know Mitya
Lilac?
too?
No, I don't. I just have a feeling that he might be
Arlecchino's weapon at
dangerous.
R2, nice. Your Arlecchino already is like ungodly strong.
How's it looking, Alosha?
No change from this afternoon. Heavy snow with no sign of slowing down.
So we're getting more trapped in
May
here
I
by
have
the
your
hour
attention,
goes.
please? The storm is unlikely to stop tonight, and it'll be even more dangerous outside at night than it was during the day. We at the theater owe everyone here a duty of care. Therefore, we strongly suggest that you stay on site overnight and avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. In a few short moments, we'll give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP room, the office, or backstage. Or on the stage if you'd prefer. We won't mind.
I'll pass on sleeping on the stage. What if the snow is stopped by tomorrow morning? The early birds in the audience might think we're part of some experimental new show.
A
You
drama
should
about
go
sleeping.
look up a character called
That could be fun.
Danica.
Maybe we
Aaron.
could come up with a title for the production.
You might like her.
Not bad. Clear selling point at least. Could be a big hit.
Anyone who doesn't wish to sleep on the stage, please follow me. I'll show you to the rooms.
I guess I'll call it a night. Though I feel like I won't sleep very well without Paimon here. I'm sure she'll be worried that I haven't made it back yet. But as long as she looks out the window, she'll probably realize what's holding me up. I wonder if she's feeling any better yet? At least she hasn't been getting any worse.
That is
Still,
true.
I
Paimon
should try
has
and
been
get back
getting
first
better,
thing tomorrow
so.
morning.
Well, if it's snowing this bad, the doors are gonna be like shut. They're gonna be frozen solid, right? Are we in the Shadow Realm? I have a feeling we're in the Shadow Realm. Or is this a dream?
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the world of the living, lazy bones. I was about to wake you. The black mist is almost on us. Still waking up, huh? You know, the black mist. It's been chasing us from below ever since we were born. You're just dozy. There's no way you've forgotten. Come on, let's keep heading up.
Hi, Samantha.
Onwards and upwards is the only way to
Hi,
survive.
my girl.
Don't listen to a word those black mist cultists say.
Here we go again. The
Nice.
endless march towards survival.
969.
What's
It's
going
good.
on? That black mist down there is creeping me out. And it's rising. Guess I should head upwards and get away from it.
The black mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the black mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment
I have a
your faith
feeling this is
wavers,
like
you start a
this
chain
is weird.
reaction
How
that
did
ends
we
in the
end up
collapse
here?
of your will.
One moment
Put
we're
the question
sleeping,
out of your
the
mind.
next moment we're here.
Stay strong and believe that the black mist means certain death.
Okay.
Yeah, this is
I
definitely
can't do
odd.
this anymore. I've had enough of being forever on the run. What's the point of it all?
All this will pass eventually, I promise. Keep fighting. It will be worth it.
You posted
You
how to
accuse
get
the
rid of
Black
fruit
Mist
flies?
cultists of
Where
being
did you
liars.
post it?
But you're lying too. There is no end to this path. It keeps going up forever. There was never
Nice,
any hope to
Samantha.
begin
Well, I'm
with.
very happy for you.
The
Things
cult
are,
of the Black Mist
things
has
are looking
poisoned your
better.
mind, Sobolova. Are you thinking of giving up as well?
That's what I'm
I am.
saying. I think we're dreaming.
I think I'll take my chances with the Black Mist over this
I thought we were in the
perpetual
Shadow
torture.
Realm.
As much as I detest the Black Mist cultists, I'm just too weary.
Then I bid you both farewell. Let me put my personal opinions aside for a moment and say, I hope that you both find peace within the Black Mist. Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. But at moments like this, its raw simplicity is laid bare. Their fate was sealed from the instant they entertained doubt. From then on, the outcome was both inevitable and irreversible. Let's go.
I should probably take this plate and put it in the dishwasher. It's like I
Torgov
can't
and Sobolova
leave,
are
like,
gone.
anything out, or
I
else
never
they're
thought
just
the day
gonna
would come when even they would be swallowed by the Black Mist. It's just you and me now.
They're just fruit flies, you guys. Relax. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm dealing with the man-eating, like, I don't know, rats here. I'll live, but thank you.
Yes, it looks like it's satisfied. For now. This happens from time to time. But it won't be long before the Black Mist starts chasing survivors once again. No one knows how to stop its advance for good.
Well, we should make the most of the precious moments of rest that those two bought for us. Huh? Are you really that sleepy, traveler?
Okay, so that was a dream then?
Ah! Help!
That's what I thought,
Somebody,
yeah.
come quick!
What is it, Chuganov? What's wrong? Huh?
Is it morning already? What's all the commotion? Sounds like it's coming from next
Spider's
door.
the size of a
I should
Ford
check and see what's
Focus.
going
Oh
on.
my god. Yeah, then if that spider's the size, the Minecraft spiders, I would be in a lot of trouble. Okay, what's going on, guys?
Don't look, Miss Tonya. Stay here.
Tonia's too young.
Okay.
Keep her away from it, whatever it is.
What happened to them?
Oh, heck no! Not only do I have to be trapped in here with this Chuganov guy, but now we got a person up in here killing people? I'm getting the heck out of here. You know what? I'll take my chances, even if I have to freeze to death. I'm not staying inside this theater with a killer and Chuganov. I've had enough. You know what, Vodyanitsa, let's get the heck out of here. Me and her, we're leaving.
These two people have passed away. And the strange thing is,
This
somehow
music, though, is
I knew this was
menacing,
going to happen.
ominous
I
music.
knew that they would be the ones to die.
Literally, bro.
Have I seen this moment before? Or did I have some kind of premonition? I can't remember what it was.
Let me take a look. No vital signs in either of them. They're dead.
Bro, we got Mr. Obvious over here. They're dead. You think? Oh my god, this guy's a joke.
The cause of death, however, remains unclear. No wounds on the bodies, no signs of a struggle, and no skin discoloration caused by the buildup of toxins.
But just last night, they were chatting and joking away. This is so sudden.
Could they have had pre-existing medical conditions? Even then, the odds of them
There's
both
that
dying of
killer
sudden
amongst
complications
us.
on the same night are extremely
I wouldn't
low.
be doing a good job at keeping everyone calm. I'd be like, somebody in here is a killer. Someone in here wants us all dead. This is the perfect time to panic.
It's hard to believe that they died of natural causes, nor does this appear to be a suicide.
They were murdered, clearly.
Who was the first to discover the bodies?
Chuganov.
It was me.
Oh,
Nothing
look at
to do with
that.
me, officer. I got up early
It's
because I wanted to
Chuganov.
see if the snow had stopped.
It's Chuganov. Guarantee you, it's Chuganov. People were like, yeah, a villain was the killer. Oh my god. It sounds good, Samantha. Thank you so much for stopping by, baby girl.
Then I noticed that the door to this room was open, and it looked like there was a man and woman inside. I just went over to see what was going on. I had no idea they were...
Bro, how stupid do you think we are, Chuganov? Give it up. You're a killer.
I can corroborate this.
It's in
I
your
was doing
blood.
the morning
You've
exercise near the
tasted it.
stage.
And
When
now
I
you
saw
will
Mr.
not
Chuganov
stop
heading
until
this
we're
way,
all
I
dead.
followed him. I can also confirm that I didn't see a single person approach that room before him.
The snowstorm was raging all night, and it's still going now. There's no way
Of
someone
course
could have come
that
in from outside.
that
correct?
guy would back up Chuganov because he's rich, and he's being Chuganov's little accomplice, and he's probably gonna make a little bit of bread on the side. I've been around the block one too many times. This ain't nothing new for Detective Villain. Come on now.
You mean an intruder? No, not possible. I slept by the door last night as a precaution. There's no way I wouldn't have noticed if anyone had tried to open it.
Heck, this guy could even be the killer. Kullish? You have a very, very, it's very close enough to killish. Killer?
Everyone, split into pairs and
Just
search the theater for
accusing
anyone in
people
hiding
at
or any
this
signs
point.
of suspicious activity.
Heck,
Follow up
Odette
with a
can
full
be the
search of
killer
my
for
own
all I
shortly.
care.
Go. There's no time
I'm
to
getting
waste.
the heck out of here. Heck, if I'm accusing everyone, heck, I'll even accuse myself. I
Nothing
could
on
even be
your
the
end
killer.
either? Backstage is clear. No signs of suspicious activity.
Oh my god. What's up, Arden? How are you? Yes, please, Samantha. Let us know how the job interview tomorrow goes.
Check the basement. Also clear. I don't think there's anywhere here that a living person could hide.
Are we certain that the theater doesn't have a back door? Or any tunnel or passageway wide enough for a person to fit through?
No, there's nothing like that. If people were sneaking in through some secret tunnel to avoid buying a ticket, we'd have sealed it off ages ago. I also checked the windows. All of them are locked from the inside, and there's no sign of anyone entering or leaving.
It sounds like we can safely rule out the intruder theory. If anyone came in during the night in this weather, there'd be no way for them to avoid leaving footprints or water stains.
This can only mean one thing. It's like one of those murder mysteries you see in novels and plays, isn't it? The ones where the killer is one of us.
We can't quite jump to that conclusion just yet.
Could he be right? It's hard to imagine something like that happening in real life.
Watch
Set
the
in a
killer
theater
be the
during a
traveler?
snowstorm, a murder takes
Wouldn't
place
that be a
and the
crazy
killer
twist?
is among us. It's such a classic trope that it seems unbelievable.
Looking at
Aw,
who the killer
Lucy.
targeted and the clean entry and exit. It all adds up. I know what this is. It's obvious now that I think about it.
Of course, my sweet Lucy, I cannot be the killer.
What is? What have you figured out?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. And the door was deliberately left open so I would discover the bodies and witness the crime scene first thing in the morning. Such ruthless methods. This was your doing, wasn't it, Lelik?
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us? And he's the killer?
Lelik. I know this code name. Member of the Rokot, anti-Project Stuja. Always works alone. I've read the case files at the Armory Palace.
But we think Odette is Lelik. Or could Lelik not be, in fact, Odette? And could Lelik be maybe someone that we have yet to meet?
Walk me through your reasoning,
Like
Mr.
Vesna.
Chuganov.
Dun
What do you
dun
know about
dun. It's Vesna.
What
I'm
now,
joking.
huh?
Vesna's
What
way
now,
too
Lelik?
cute
What more do you want
to be
from me?
Lelik.
I
But
already
maybe that's
voted
what
against
Vesna-
Project Stuja at the Snezhno
That's
Grad
what Vesna probably wants us to think. All cute and cuddly and wholesome, but realistically she's Lelik.
You snuck into my house the other day while I was asleep. Left a threatening letter.
Bro,
and I did all that you
Chuganov
asked.
is... Heck,
Project
I thought I
Stuja
was
cannot
going
be
mad.
So easily shaken.
Girls,
Not
take
with
me
the
out of the
rooster in
closet
charge.
and throw Chuganov in there. Look at him. He's going insane. At least I've calmed down somewhat. You know what? It's Chuganov's turn to be thrown in the closet.
So he
This
really
guy's gone
was
mad.
threatened by Lelek. That makes sense.
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Isn't that right? I knew it. The Rokot despises the rich. The lives of the wealthy are but refuse in your eyes. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelek, Tell me! I'll do whatever you want! Just stop playing these mind games!
Yeah, Chuganov's gone mad, you guys. Heck, and I thought I was going crazy. This guy makes me seem like a brain surgeon or rocket engineer or something. This guy's gone bananas, you guys. Well, heck, wherever the heck I am, take me out of there and throw this guy in there.
Was this really Lelek's doing? Would Odette really do something
Are
like
we
this?
even certain that Odette is Lelek?
If Odette really is Lelek, this seems out of character. Then I'm probably the only one here with a compelling theory about Lelek's true identity.
At this point, we can't rule out anything. We thought a regular, like the Geo Archon himself, Zhang Li, what is literally pretending to be a broke guy who works at a funeral parlor. Come on. Odette being a killer? Come on, that can't be so far-fetched. Like, at this point, we can't rule out any possibilities.
What should I do?
Lumine, I'm gonna grab you, I'm gonna grab Vodyanitsa, and we're gonna get the heck out of here. That's what we're gonna do.
I don't think it's likely that Lelek killed anyone. At least from the stories I've heard, he's never killed anyone before. And his name has never come up in connection with any murder cases. Besides, even if Lelek did want to threaten you, why resort to such an extreme and roundabout method? It's not his style at all.
Vodyanitsa doesn't know that Lelek might be Odette, but her assessment is pretty much identical to mine.
Yeah, well, it's just a guess that we think Odette is Lelek, yep.
Miss Vodyanitsa.
Oh, look at that,
Why
guys.
do you suddenly feel the need to speak in Lelek's defense?
Vodyanitsa's, vision, Hydro. I think I knew that before. Or was she Electro? I thought she was Cryo, actually. No. She's Hydro, though. Cool.
Defense? Oh, no, it's just... I'm worried that we're jumping to conclusions.
I wonder if she's going to be a
here,
DPS
so I
or
wanted to share
support.
my
I'm
point
sure
of
there's
view.
her
Also,
kit details
I
online.
don't think the
I
Rokot
just
is
haven't
as bad
looked
as you're
it up.
making it out to be.
I know Vesna's going to be a DPS though, but Vodyanitsa, I don't know if she's going to be a Hydro DPS or support. Although we really do need a Hydro DPS. So that would be cool if she was a Hydro DPS. Maybe one of you ladies can confirm if Vodyanitsa is DPS or a support or a sub DPS.
Well, if you think I'm so wrong, what's your
Yes,
theory then?
my beautiful Brina.
Why don't you
Definitely
tell us
caught
who the
up a
killer
little.
is?
The case is still evolving, Mr. Chuganov. Please do not prevent others from expressing their opinions so early on in the discussion.
Even so, there's no denying that the recent threat received by Mr. Chuganov may well be an important clue.
Oh, that seems pretty cool, Charla.
So there's still a good chance that Lelek is right here among us. I can't do this anymore. I don't care if it's still snowing outside. I have to get out of here.
Ugh, heck, this guy's the smartest guy amongst everyone. He's like, bro, 2 people just up and got literally slaughtered, and the guy is still somewhere inside this building. Heck, could be one of us. Yeah, I'm taking my chances in the snow.
Whoa, take
This
a beat.
guy is tasted
We all know
blood.
it's far
He's
too
not gonna
dangerous
stop.
out there. Even the soldiers couldn't get to us. Go out there, and whoever this Lelek is, they're surely not going to murder anyone in broad daylight. Be sensible, my man. You're safer inside.
My man, get the heck away from me before I have to give you a nice little slap across the face.
As much as I regret having to say this, I'd like everyone to cooperate and refrain from exiting the premises until further notice.
That's exactly what a killer would say, trying to keep us all in here. Valerie. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust I don't trust none of y'all. Get me out of this closet, I'm leaving.
Because as things stand, every one of us is now a suspect.
Speak for yourself. You're a suspect.
Unless anyone has further information to
Hydro
share,
cattle
let's
support.
adjourn for now. Feel free to keep searching for clues, but make sure you don't go off alone.
Oh, goodness.
You're right. That was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no one suspected my identity. Oh, phew. It's just you. I thought someone was eavesdropping.
Since Vodianitsa and I were on the same page earlier, I think I should share my thoughts with the Rokot members first.
Whoa. Are you serious? I don't know if this counts as gossip, but it's definitely on track to be the juiciest this whole year. Odette? Really? Odette? Oh god, how dumb does this make me look? Lelek has been right under my nose this whole time, and I didn't notice a thing.
Actually, it's exactly what you'd expect. Sometimes, hiding in plain sight is the best strategy.
And now that you mention it, the more I think about it, the more sense it seems to make. What are we up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4... Odette's identities. She's my coworker, specifically a ballerina, and also a Fatuz, a member of the Rokot. Now, Lelek.
Okay, but again, we don't know if she is Lelek.
It must be so exhausting. I just want to give her a hug. I guess since I've always known her as a member of the Fatui, it never even crossed my mind that she could be involved with the Rokot, let alone be Lelek. I don't understand. If she's with the Fatui, what reason could she have for being so opposed to Project Stusha?
Because her father worked in Project Stuja and he died. And now she's angry at the Tsaritsa and she doesn't like Project Stuja.
Probably best if you ask her that in person.
That's what Child at least told us. Child and Sandrone.
Well, since you waited until now to bring this up instead of announcing it to everyone earlier, does that mean we're all on the same page here? Yeah. Lelek may not follow orders from the Rokot leadership, but as far as I'm concerned, she's never crossed the line. If anything, her actions benefit the poor. We need to confront her face to face.
Do you think she'd really admit to being Lelek?
I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. For now, we'll work on the assumption that she didn't kill anyone, and see how much she's willing to tell us. Now's her
We're all
chance.
just
Odette's
spying on her.
alone. Let's go. Hey, Odette.
What is it, you guys?
Shh. Keep your voice down. We need to talk. So, you're Lelek, aren't you? Alright, fine. You don't have to say anything or explain yourself. Just hear me out first. None of us believes you'd kill innocent people. Whoever murdered those 2 people last night, it wasn't you. Traveler was the first to figure out your identity, but she kept quiet during the discussion just now. Still, it's clear where the group consensus is heading. Everyone believes Lelik is the culprit. If your identity is exposed, you'll be in a really bad spot. We're your colleagues. and we
She'll
know
be
what
thrown
kind
in
of person
jail
you are.
if they
I
find
don't
out
want
she's
anything bad to
Lelik.
happen
Heck,
to you.
probably
So,
she might even
Can
be
you fill us
executed.
in? Tell us everything.
Wouldn't be
The more we
surprised.
know, the more easily we'll be able to cover for you.
All right. Yes, I'm Lelik. And no, I'm not the murderer.
Oh, Odette is Lelik. Or, hear me out. Maybe Odette isn't Lelik, and Odette is going to now pose as Lelik to keep the real Lelik's trail, you know, a little harder to pursue. Huh, ever thought of that, you guys?
And thanks, but I don't need you to cover for me. Actually, I'm planning to reveal my identity.
Yeah, she's getting executed by the Tsaritsa. Guys, it was nice knowing you, Odette. This is gonna be the end of you, my girl.
Huh? You're gonna reveal that you're Lelik? Here?
Well, thank you so much, Aaron, for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful night and sweet dreams.
That's right. I'll admit I was surprised at first when Shuganov guessed that I was here. It was just a lucky guess, but it caught me off guard. But after taking some time to assess the situation and confirm where everyone stands, I don't believe I have anything to worry about.
Are you sure you don't need a second opinion?
I was like, she's got to go.
Mr. Valeri! What?
So... Odette is Lelik?
I don't know what game you're playing, but you've got a lot of nerve.
It's just one identity. So what if it's exposed? I can disappear and adopt a new identity anytime I please. I made my peace with this when I chose to become Lelik. But more importantly, I promise I am not the murderer, which means that someone else is. So, if anyone still insists that I did this, he'd best produce the evidence now. Otherwise, I suggest that you bite your tongue. Because if you really believe I killed 2 people without making a sound or leaving a trace, pointing fingers at me would surely only make you my next target.
Is this really the truth, Miss Odette?
That's confidence, all right. I believe you.
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said that she's on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer! She just admitted to being Lelik. Aren't you going to do something about this?
I do have one question, Miss Odette. Why have you chosen this moment to come forward and reveal your identity?
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding Lelik. And that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get away with this crime.
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display of rational thinking under pressure. Clearly, Odette's talent extends far beyond the art of dance.
She thought so far ahead. Ugh, why do I always feel like I'm one step behind her in everything?
I mean, she didn't really think that far ahead. I think it's... I mean, I suppose what she did is noble, but she's going to, again, most likely be executed. So...
You've convinced me. Dealing with the murder case remains the top
Lilac
priority
is one of the
now.
most
Let's put
notorious
the name
Rokon
Lilac
members
and all
ever
related incidents
that
aside
has
until
caused so
further
much
notice.
issue for Project Stuja.
Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect. I assume you have no quarrel with that, Miss Odette?
I understand. You're welcome to keep an eye on me around the clock. I have no objections.
Mr. Chuganov?
For my wife and daughter's sake, I'll let you off the hook for now. But don't think you're forgiven for breaking into my house and threatening me. Just wait till we get out of here, Lilac. We'll settle the score then.
You think Chuganov did it, Lucy?
Good work, Lilac Guard Team. And Lilac, too. Here, have some hot water.
Turns out Valeri knew about my exploits, so now I've been told I have to guard Lilac with him.
Shouldn't you be facing my way if you're guarding me? At the moment, it looks more like you're my bodyguards.
If the true culprit is indeed still at large, as you have claimed, we must keep our guard up against them also.
Don't worry, Tonya. We'll get through this.
Heck, it might even be Tonya, you guys. Let's not rule out the little kid. She's got that Tartaglia blood in her.
Once the snow stops, the officials will step in. The investigation will get easier, and then we'll be safe. But once the
At
snow
this point,
stops,
that chair
won't
right there could
everyone
even be
just
the killer.
leave? You're gonna miss us, huh? Well, some of us work at the theater, so we'll still be here. I'll even give you a special backstage pass.
Ooh, peanut butter face down. Not good.
Really, Miss Vodyanitsa? That's awesome! You've made a fan for life. Aw, you're so cute, Tonya. All right, let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you promise to never change your mind about being my fan. Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over things like that.
You really do get carried away sometimes, don't you, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Hey, mind your own business.
That voice. Sheesh. All this nice singing is making me wanna kill. I mean, dance. I swear I'm not the killer.
Don't be nervous, Miss Water Imp. Everyone's here.
There's
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Excuse me? Do I look nervous? Don't be ridiculous.
No. You sound nervous, lass.
Oh. Wait, but how... Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water imp, but still... How come you understand our primary mode of expression?
Sounds good, Sue. We'll talk again very, very soon. Go and have a wonderful time and be safe.
Primary mode of expression. I've not come across that concept before. Do enlighten me, Vodyanitsa.
Well, it's just... We water imps tend to communicate our emotions to each other by singing, rather than facial expressions. The emotions we convey through song take precedence over our facial expressions. So, we think of it as our primary mode of expression.
I'm impressed, Shram. I didn't take you for a man of culture, but you're clearly rather learned.
It's not about being cultured or not. The thing is, this mode of expression can usually only be understood by other water imps. It's not a simple case of a song sounding happy or sad. And yet, You're clearly human, Mr. Shram.
It's really not the big deal you're making it out to be. I think I just have a knack for it. Plus, I have a very close friend who's a water imp. A delightful lady. But keep that a secret. Anyway, we spent so much time together that before I knew it, I noticed I could understand her expressions.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Still, the fact that you have a water imp friend is even more surprising. I'd better watch what I'm singing when I'm around you from now on.
Hey, what are you implying? You're not secretly insulting the audience in your songs, are you?
This guy.
Heavens, why would I do a thing like that?
It's getting late. We should discuss our sleeping arrangements for tonight. To guard against the killer, someone needs to keep watch.
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate quarters tonight. It will be safer if we all stay together.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe that's exactly what the killer wants. One fell swoop, everyone dud.
As long as someone keeps an eye on Lelik, I'm quite sure we won't have any trouble.
Where's that duct tape again?
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette being the killer?
Nonsense. Of course not.
Then I propose the following arrangement for tonight. The Traveler, Odette, and I will form the Night Watch. We'll sleep in shifts, but two of us must be awake at any given time.
An excellent idea. This allows us to handle the Night Watch while also keeping an eye on Lelik. Meanwhile, the rule of taking shifts in pairs resolves the other issue. Namely that we can't necessarily trust the Traveler or Valeri either. I expect that plan took you quite some time to come up with, didn't it?
Actually, our field combat manual outlines a similar approach. Although the scenario there involves guarding prisoners overnight during field operations.
I'll bring the duct tape. Hi, Husker. How are you?
That being said, I must clarify that I harbor no disrespect towards you personally, Miss Odette. In fact, Lelik's numerous covert operations make fine textbook examples for military agents.
I care less about respect and more about the fact that you just robbed me of 2/3 of my sleep tonight. I'm calling dibs on being the first to rest. Good night.
Okay. Another night, guys. I ain't sleeping. I'm gonna be watching over my girls tonight. Ladies, y'all sleep. I'll be up all night.
It's almost time. We should wake Odette. How are you faring? Oh, not going to argue with that. I'll take a quick nap. If you start to feel sleepy, wake me up anytime.
It's finally time for Odette and I to share the night watch. I should wake her up. I came here to get information from her in the first place. Maybe I should think about what questions I want to ask before she wakes up. How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Couldn't sleep. My mind's been running haywire. Plus, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. I had a hunch that you wanted a conversation too. Let's take this chance to clear the air, shall we?
About La Senora? I thought we already cleared up the air. Or the fact that you're Lelik.
I just had a simple question for you, really. It's,
I love her glove. The whole, like, diamond and charm aesthetic. So nice.
Rosaline. In her final moments, did she have any last words or anything?
She definitely had last words, Traveler. Why are you lying? She said something along these lines. You'll pay for this, you filthy rats. That's what Rosaline said in her final moments. And then the Electro Archon literally killed her so quickly she didn't even have time to even process her own death. That's how brutal it was, Odette. That was her last moments. Yeah. That's what happened. If you guys remember. You'll pay for this, you filthy rats! And then she tried to go attack Raiden Shogun. Raiden Shogun's like, ha! You were funny. And then killed her so quickly.
I see. Well, that was all. I have no other questions. No.
Odette and her didn't really, like, they didn't have a good relationship from what we've been told time and time again.
She was utterly ruthless in pursuing her goals. That kind of person should be hard to miss.
Ah, there you go.
And yet, even though I never approved of her methods, and she was an abrasive person, the fact remains that I am indebted to her. Oh, she told you. I guess that makes sense. I think she and Rosaline were on pretty good terms. Yes. Rosaline wasn't the kind to gossip about this sort of thing. Not that it's any huge secret to me, though.
Not that late for me, Dart. It's 8:49 p.m. And time for me means nothing. Sleep is nothing. I work at all hours of the day, and yeah.
When I was a child, I had to join the Fatui for the sake of my mother and me. I trained under Rosaline. It was extremely grueling, and it didn't exactly come naturally to me.
Is the music that
all I could do was try to ignore the biting cold and
plays
practice.
in the Fatui trailer that you hear Columbina sing in the background, where it's like la 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 la. That song. That's like the instrumental in the background.
I was a newcomer who'd managed to make a good first impression on a harbinger. There was pressure to live up to her expectations, to be worthy of the fair lady's reputation. Every day was a struggle against the cold, pain, and fatigue. And most nights, I struggled to fall asleep. After enduring all that, I've become almost immune to the sensation of pain. I suppose that was the cost of survival. Surely, any child who had to experience that would grow to hate her lot in life, don't you think?
Hi, Melissa. Good to see you, baby girl.
So, I put an equal amount of effort into my ballet. Because in my young mind, that was the only way to defy my fate. It was my way of telling her, the Fatui's demands and your expectations of me are not what I wish for. One day, I will leave. I think she probably blamed my poor performance in training on my passion for ballet. She knew my heart wasn't in it. One time, when I was secretly practicing a dance at night, she suddenly showed up. I knew she was there to catch me red-handed.
Hour and a half of sleep. Oh my goodness, Kyla. That is, it's like nothing.
I told her, you don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother. She looked stunned. I guess she was surprised that I lashed out first, before she had the chance. But strangely enough, on that occasion, she wasn't fierce with me like she was during training. Instead, she fell silent for a moment, and then left. After that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how it was going. She never came to watch me dance again either. Not even once. She was But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the look on her face. Sort of. Although gift might be too kind a term. This is her flame sealed within ice. A symbol of her favor, yes, but also her way of keeping an eye on people. She knew the location of every piece of Core Ignis. If any recipient started acting suspiciously, she'd be on to them immediately. Trust her to make even a mark of approval feel suffocating. So, when news of Rosaline's death reached Snezhnaya, many people immediately crushed their Core Ignis. It gave them a profound sense of relief, like they'd broken free from her shackles. But I kept mine. With my sensitivity to pain being as dull as it is, the warmth from this Core Ignis is one of the few things I can still feel clearly. I still wonder, did she really come to stop me that night? I wasn't sure, but I was scared, so I said some really awful things. I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. It's just a bit of a shame that we couldn't settle our differences before the end. She did. Are you sure she was talking about this event? Huh. No, she didn't. I didn't even find out that she'd gone to Mondstadt until a while after she'd left. Wait, in that case... Okay, I will. Thanks for letting me know.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to suspect that Paimon's mystery illness is being caused by the energy research behind Project Stuja. Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this.
Lore and background
I
about
figured that since you're
Odette
Lelek,
and La
you might know
Senora.
something about all this.
The ultimate goal of this energy experiment is to create a weapon for the final battle. The weapon's construction was completed in Nodcry. Now, all that remains is to arm it with a sufficiently powerful energy.
Okay, so Project Stuja is exactly what we all suspected of it to be. A weapon charged with enough powerful energy for the Tsaritsa to go up against the Heavenly Principles. In my humble opinion, even with a weapon that strong, I think the Tsaritsa still loses. Now, the weapon, all the Archons coming together, Columbina with obviously the power of all three of the moons coming together, the Dragon Sovereigns all coming together, and the Traveler coming together? And now we got a little different story, you know what I mean? I think then, yes, there's enough heavy hitters in there for us to go challenge the Heavenly Principles, to take down Celestia. The Tsaritsa by herself, even with this weapon? Obviously, it's just a speculation of mine. I don't think the Tsaritsa can get it done. But we'll see. We will see.
Yes. The weapon's development and all the related experiments are overseen by Lord Piero, the Jester. And the lab is located deep within the Armory Palace. I'm not sure why this experiment would be making Paimon feel unwell, though. The best way to get to the bottom of it would be to go there in person.
Paimon's never gonna beat the allegation. This weapon clearly is some sort of energy that makes beings of Celestia weak, I bet. And Paimon probably is connected to Celestia in one way or another. She probably is Asmodee. She probably is. And that's why the weapon, the construction of this weapon is making Paimon weak, because this weapon is designed to bring down the Heavenly Principles, Celestia.
once we get out of here, I'll help you apply.
I haven't even met your girl yet, Kyla. What the heck is taking her so long? We've been doing the Snezhnaya Archon quest for like 3-4 days now. Where the heck is she? Did she get lost in the snowstorm?
Organization's proudest member, as you know. You answered my question about Rosaline. I want to do you a favor in return. It's that simple.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
She needs a cup of water.
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Oh, that neck meat.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments. It's vital to staying alert and energized. Why? Is something wrong?
I'm actually surprised I fell asleep in the Amazon rainforest with big frogs running around, bugs that are so big and creepy and crawly, cockroaches that big running across the floor. Oh god, it was spiders the size of your head, and I still fell asleep. And mind you, it was probably one of the worst sleeps. I was waking up every like 20 minutes, but I did fall asleep.
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us, right?
Well, thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for now.
Sure.
Well, so far no one has been sliced up like a piece of fish.
This is our second night here.
No one's gotten filleted yet,
At least
so.
I found out a little more about Paimon's condition. I hope she's been sleeping well the past couple of days. Huh. Why do I feel like I'm being watched?
Oh, Dad, what the heck?
Seriously? Is this payback for when I stared at her earlier? But I thought she was asleep. Never mind. I'd better try and get some sleep myself.
Uh-oh, we're going back into this, what was this place called?
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we been walking for? Do you remember?
Time's lost all meaning.
Oh,
Ever since...
so cute.
Ever since
And he
we
puked on his
noticed
bed.
that...
Black
that
mist.
thing above our heads. What was it called again?
Such a cutie when he's asleep. I just want to go kiss his little mustache.
A star key? Or key star? Anyway, the person who named it was swallowed by
Let me
the
guess,
black
these are the
mist.
next two people that are gonna die? This Rampana girl?
Whatever
and,
it's called.
Coolish?
Ever since we noticed it, we've been walking up and up.
Lumine
hoping
might
that
be
as
the
long as
killer,
we
you
reach
guys.
it, we
Lumine
can
goes on
find a
some
way
sort
out
of
of this
trance and then kills people.
But it seems like no matter how far we walk, we never get any closer.
Well, we've come this far.
He's my little love
You never
bug.
know.
Of course I
Maybe
taught
we're
him
almost there?
always.
Come on, enough moping. Let's go. The black mist is catching up.
Here come monsters! Watch out!
Not again! I've lost count of how many times we run into them. Be careful.
Should've run faster.
monsters ahead of us, the black mist behind us. It feels like there's no escape.
I actually want to go grab a little snack for myself. Hold on, I'll be back. I got myself a nice fistful of almonds, and I'm heating up a little bit of this sloppy rice that I made a couple days ago.
Are you hurt, Coolish?
He's not hurt now, but he's gonna be.
No, I'm fine. It's just... suddenly I don't want to walk any further.
I get you. In fact, I reached my limit a long time ago. Sometimes it feels like there's hope where there shouldn't be.
Yeah. The hope that the star gives us is the only thing keeping us going. But I'm not sure it's real at all. It may just be a collective illusion. Otherwise, why would it always be out of reach?
We know you mean well, but you're only saying that to try and encourage us to keep going, aren't you?
Cryo Traveler is apparently one of the best DPSs
Thank you,
in the game.
friend. But enough is enough. Please don't give me any more false hope. Hope is poison in this place. You're going to continue, aren't you? I admire that. I've given up, but I wish you the best. May there come a day that you catch up to the star and leave this godforsaken place.
It's
I'm
not
always
an
craving
illusion.
something dark.
We really
Honestly,
are
like,
getting closer to
I
the
wouldn't be
stars.
surprised if in the past life I was a cow or something. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. I could consume 10,000 calories like it's nothing. Like, I can eat. Which is funny because people look at me
Congratulations.
and
You're
I
the
pretty much
first
starve
person
myself
to
on a
make it
daily
here.
basis. And then on days like this, when I eat whatever I want, same with yesterday, I go through thousands and thousands and thousands of calories just like that, and I'm still hungry. I'm probably gonna eat a bunch more before I go to sleep. I'll probably go get some Burger King. Might go get some root beer before bed. And I'll wake up in the morning and I'll still have an 8-pack and I'll still be shredded. What does Haley always say? God's favorite? Oh, it'd be a bull. That's right, yes. Taurus, the bull.
I'm the star's envoy. The black mist has stopped rising. Its hunger is satisfied for now, having devoured your two companions. This is a good opportunity. I'll let you get some rest before we continue. Hmm? What do you mean, leave? The star
Brina.
represents the starting
There you
point.
go.
It's the waypoint for the beginning. Congratulations on reaching the starting point. Once you are ready, we will head out and walk upwards.
Well, like I
I
say,
will be right by your side the whole way.
tonight I'm probably gonna do another stress test on the server and bump it up in small increments up until Sunday/Monday, and then go from there. Okay. So far, no abnormalities or just weird stuff going on in the server. Everything's been good so far. Because I thought I was experiencing a little bit of lag here and there, but I checked what is it called? The server logs, and I saw how well it was operating, and it was still operating at a very, very good level. It was still the same, so I'm really pushing the server.
Huh?
In the next
What's
couple days, I'm
wrong?
really gonna be pushing it hard.
Don't give up
And
before the
see.
journey's even begun.
You're in the server now? Okay, good. Because yesterday I
Rampana! Rampana!
there. Oh my goodness, my hypothesis was right, you guys. It was right. Those are the next two that died. The Traveler probably has something to do with it. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my food. It was just in the microwave. I'll be back. Hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot. Okay, I'm gonna take this out of here. Zeus, run, 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 run! Run, Zeus! Run! Run! Someone's gonna come get us! Run! Oh my god, I locked the door quick too! He almost came and got us! Zeus, come here! Come, you! Come, 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 come! Come here! You have to come here before someone comes and grabs you! Oh, oh, they almost got you, baby! They almost stole you from your sweet dad! Yeah! You? They almost came and took you! So, texture packs, they are known to do that, by the way. The more advanced the texture pack is, the more it will put a load on your personal computer.
Is that Vodyanitsa's voice? What happened?
Lumine, you killed two more people.
Wake up! Please, wake up!
Lumine is out here, you guys. She's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm gonna start killing. He was just running with me. He actually got so scared, like someone's gonna go take him.
The situation is identical to that of the 2 casualties yesterday. We cannot ascertain
Another
the cause
2.
of death.
At
Not
least there are
just
some elements
dead,
that
you
we
guys.
can rule out
They're
this time.
dud.
They slept on the stage with everyone else. So I suppose the surrounding environment can't be a relevant variable.
Rampana. Coolish.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my watch.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
Hold on. What's going on with Emma and Louise's computers? Texture packs are known to lag your computer. They'll drop your frame rate and they might make you lag.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target, so I just laid there with my eyes closed. I heard the Traveler and Lelik chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing any commotion during the night.
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so I was concentrating hard, trying not to cough. I hardly slept at all. If anything had happened, I'm sure I would have noticed. Then, what could possibly be causing this? Once was bad enough. I can't believe it happened again.
4 people
I
are
worked
dead.
closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long. I never imagined that one day they'd... And on the stage of all places... Voryanitsa.
4 victims in just 2 days, and we still don't have a single lead. I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. And above
Telling you
all,
guys.
keep Tonya safe. I'd never be able to look Child in the eye again otherwise.
Yeah, if his baby sister died.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked. Still no sign of anyone outside either.
So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this killer can clearly strike whenever they please. The Night Watch was a useless endeavor from the start. Lelik must be an expert in poisoning. Clearly she used some poison that can't be detected on the corpse.
Here we go again.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelik's reason for revealing her identity the real story? Well, now I have my answer. It most certainly was not. She's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you? Revealing your identity, only to carry on with your killing spree?
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare you?
That's enough! Yesterday, you named Lelik as a suspect because the victims were both wealthy merchants. Lelik might have had a motive then, but today's victims were just ordinary people. Not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What reason would she have to murder them? Let me guess, just to scare you?
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think. I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many people are there really in this world that have what it takes to kill another person? Not many, I'd wager. Lelik is well known to be a ruthless operator, and now she has revealed her identity. How could it be any more obvious?
Everything you've said so far is still just conjecture, which doesn't constitute a concrete lead. You need to back up your claims with some evidence.
How can you defend her, officer? What did she say to you while you were on Night Watch? Maybe I shouldn't be so surprised. You military types are always colluding with criminals to target the rich. All so you can get your grubby paws on our hard-earned fortunes. Then tell us to fall in line. The Fatui, the Druzhna, and the Rokot. thugs, the lot of you!
Why the Drews now?
Don't you dare!
They're innocent.
Sir, but you were the one who told us not to stop other people from expressing their opinions yesterday. 4 people have already died. Only yesterday I was chatting with Mr. Coolish. Then we woke up in the morning and he's... Turning against one another is the last thing we should be doing right now.
Little girl.
Even if Mr. Chuganov is a puffed up pig-headed windbag who doesn't know a clue what he's talking about.
Oh my god. Tonya just called him a pighead. Bro.
He's still one of the victims here, isn't he?
Quite. I had no intention of resorting to violence. But you're right, Miss Tonya. I ought not prevent him from speaking his mind. In any case, I believe Mr. Chuganov has calmed down a little now. We may resume our discussion.
I don't think there's any need for that. What is there to discuss? Nothing about this situation is normal.
Did you have an idea, Mitya? You're the brainiac here, right? Come on, clue us in.
I've been mulling something over. All the leads we have so far concern things from outside the theater. Miss Odette's alter ego, the threats Mr. Chuganov received. But then there's the 2 double murder crime scenes themselves, which have given us absolutely nothing to go on whatsoever. That's highly unusual. Even with the most careful killers, there's always some evidence left behind.
So what are you suggesting?
I think this could be a supernatural event. It isn't characteristic of human-on-human homicide at all.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be a scientist? That doesn't sound like a conclusion someone like you is supposed to make.
I got into scientific research because of my insatiable curiosity. But if the present situation defies all known scientific explanations, I don't mind shifting my curiosity toward the paranormal instead.
Now that you mention it, I remember when I first came to the theater. I heard rumors about this place being haunted. Haunted? Yeah, I think I heard the same thing. But I mean, they're only rumors, right? We've worked here for years. Surely we would have noticed any spooky goings-on by now.
Well, this has taken an unexpected turn. A haunted theater? If Paimon were here, she'd probably be hiding behind me in fear right now.
Why don't we take this opportunity to look for clues again with a more open mind? Maybe a different perspective will help us see something different.
Very well. Whether it's criminals or ghosts we're looking for, the same rules apply. Everyone needs to tread carefully. I'll move the bodies into the same room for now.
I already know who the next 2 that are gonna die are gonna be. It's Chuganov and that other guy, Shram or whatever his name is. Shram, and Chuganov, yeah. Guarantee it.
Valeri, come take a look at this. You too, Traveler.
Nice, Brina.
Some sort of notebook. What is it for?
It's the on-duty logbook for the theater. Coolish was the main person to use it. He mostly used it to record any unusual incidents during a show, audience numbers, exit times, and so on. Yes, he'd always have this logbook with him when he checked tickets at the entrance.
This should confirm a lot of key details about the recent show. So, you find anything unusual?
Yes. The number of people. I've checked and double-checked, but the numbers just don't match what's recorded in the logbook. Apparently, we have an extra person among us.
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
Unlikely. Coolish took his duties very seriously. I've rarely seen any errors in his work. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything
No,
would
you
have
don't
been
have
well
to use
within his
moderate
control.
to open Minecraft.
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we?
The stream isn't going to go on for
I
much
assume there's
longer.
no way we can check them again.
Kyla.
Unfortunately
I'll
not.
get on
The
a call
theater
in
recycles
the
tickets.
in the
Once people are in
Minecraft
the
thing,
door,
and
they
then
don't
I'll
tend to
teach you
leave
guys how to
until
do
the
it.
show
Okay?
ends. So we collect the tickets at the point of entry. Still, I'm inclined to believe that this discrepancy in the head count is significant somehow.
Did an extra person just materialize out of thin air?
And you don't need to download the Modern app either. You can just use it like that. Oh, okay. I know all of this can get quite confusing, quite complicated very quickly. I don't blame you guys. It's a little complicated at times, but
Tonya?
Daddy will fix
Did you
everything.
find anything?
Don't you worry.
Not
I'll
yet.
gladly
Still
guide you guys through it.
looking. So, are we supposed to be looking for something paranormal? I think I'd prefer teaming up with you than looking around on my own.
This looks like somebody's notebook. Shall we read it together?
Well, it doesn't look scary or anything.
I'll
So
take care
I
of my
guess it
girls,
should
don't
be
you worry.
fine. All right, let's read it together.
Huh. This has to be Vodyanitsa's writing, surely.
Maybe it's a little rude for us to peek at this. I feel like I just read someone's secret diary by accident. It sounds like she's writing this for her parents, right? I don't understand. Why put this stuff in a notebook instead of mailing it in a letter?
Because her water imp parents belonged to the aristocracy, who were driven out of Snezhnaya by the Tsaritsa long ago. And now they live somewhere new, where the postman can't get to.
We're sorry.
It's fine. My fault for not storing it properly. I can't leave things lying around and expect them to get ignored when everyone's scouring the place for clues. All right, give me my notebook back. I'll take over the investigation in this room.
Oh. I was just gonna say Vodyanitsa definitely took that well, but I stand corrected. Oh, there's a basement in here? Okay, alright.
Ah, Traveler. Since you're here, come take a look at this.
Alosha found it. We're both curious to hear your perspective. It appears to be an investigation report. And the focus of the investigation was the rumors of haunting we heard about earlier.
An investigation report, huh? Looks quite old. Huh. This person's name looks to be of Sumeru origin to me. Was the investigator from Sumeru?
The theater manager must have hired an investigator once specifically to look into this issue. But it doesn't look like anyone ever looked at the report.
Presumably, the manager wanted to know if the supposed haunting was dangerous, while also being fearful of word getting out in case it affected the theater's business. Anyway, the bottom line is, the haunting is actually real after all. It's caused by an obstruction in the ley lines. Is there any chance this is the key to finally making some progress with the murder cases?
Ley line problems are pretty unexceptional to me by this point. And while it certainly offers an explanation for the ghosts, it's hard to imagine what connection it could have to these two murder cases.
Some of the language that appears at the very end of the report caught my eye. Angel civilization, ley line renovation? My area of research doesn't touch on any of that, so it's completely outside of my wheelhouse. Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How unnerving. It was tucked inside the report, so it must be a note left by the author. Death is near. Is that supposed to be what's going on here? With us, in the theater? But if so, how did the author foresee it? Could he predict the future somehow?
Maybe things are more complicated than we thought.
No, wait a second. If we take the report and the note at face value, they completely contradict one another. The report definitively concludes that the hauntings in the theater are harmless and cannot affect the real
Dark.
world.
You've seen a ghost before?
But the note seems to be warning of potential danger.
Interesting.
The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death? The various ways we could interpret this keyword lead in completely different directions. Let's pause our analysis here for now. I think we need more information. If we take all this together, it's not impossible, is it? If anything, it's the natural conclusion.
Well, I beg to differ. This sounds to me like a product of a researcher's vivid imagination. And perhaps it's because I'm still viewing this through the lens of a typical murder investigation. But still, I'm struggling to be persuaded by your theory.
Does it really sound that far-fetched? All right, well, let's treat that as speculation for now. I do agree with what you've said, so let's go with your idea for now.
Good. Okay, now that we finally have some meaningful leads, I think it's time to reconvene. Let's get the others. So, that's about everything we've discovered so far. I'll share my theory first. Based on what we've learned from the logbook, I believe the extra person among us is most likely the killer. If the killer had simply bought a ticket, it would have greatly increased the risk of their identity being exposed. I expect he or she either hid in the theater ahead of time, or found a way to slip past the ticket inspection. They then blended in with the group and waited for an opportunity to strike.
What about the note found in the investigation report? Any thoughts on how that fits in?
The killer may have simply planted it there as some sort of sick joke. I've seen my fair share of psychopathic killers. They love playing cryptic mind games.
So, it has nothing to do with the haunting of the theater after all.
This theory makes sense to me. If we have an audience member unaccounted for, chances are they didn't come here to watch the show.
Could it really be that simple?
So, in other words, all we have to do is find out who got in here without a ticket, and all our problems will be solved? Then let me make one thing clear. All the theater staff should be well aware that I came here for the rehearsal legitimately, yes? There's no way I'm the one who didn't have a ticket.
It's true. I hear you used every trick in the book to get a hold of that ticket, too. Everything short of throwing a temper tantrum and rolling around on the floor at the entrance.
I most certainly did not degrade myself in such a way.
Probably a stupid question, but I might as well ask. Did anyone here get in without having their ticket checked?
Why are you hissing at your poor
Guess
dad,
it was
huh?
naive of me to expect them to just admit to it.
Especially after the unprompted Lelek reveal. Once was already a miracle. Twice would be unfathomable.
Okay, the most likely extra person who entered without a ticket is... I'm gonna say Tonya.
Tonya received her ticket the same way I did. I assume Child got both of them together. In any case, I knew in advance that Tonya was coming.
Oh, that's right, never mind. Tonya got the ticket from Child. Chuganov gets tickets from Vodyanitsa. What about Valerie?
Valerie came to the theater to catch Mitya. Those two should be able to vouch for one another, and their motives are clear.
Heck. Let's just suspect us.
I got my ticket from Child.
Okay, what about Chuganov?
Sounds like Chuganov went to a lot of trouble to get his ticket.
Okay. What about Shram?
I don't believe any of us here knew Shram before all this. If no one can verify Shram's identity...
Okay.
Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket inspection to get in here?
Huh? Me? Why am I being singled out, my friend? Do I seem that suspicious?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious, more that everyone else has been ruled out as trustworthy.
Okay. Well, we spent the best part of 2 days together now, so I'm sure you can all tell what kind of person I am. I'm a true gentleman. I never dream of doing something like sneaking to the theater without a ticket.
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. But the problem is, none of us here actually know you, so no one can say for sure that you are who you claim to be. Although, actually, what was it you said last night? Yeah, you're friends with that water imp, which is why you understand our primary mode of expression. Last time I checked, there were barely any of us remaining in Snezhnaya, since most of the water imps left. Could you tell me a little bit more about your friend? And I suppose it's also kind of a way for everyone else to get to know you a little better.
Good grief. Are you blushing? Pull yourself together, man. Stop giggling like a teenage boy. It's revolting.
Hey, revolting is a little strong. All right, fine. I'll admit it. That water imp friend of mine, the truth is, we're dating. I was just a bodyguard hired by our family. But the stars must have aligned, because sparks began to fly between me and their daughter.
What is this guy, me?
Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd get so lucky.
Going around making love to
Just
everything?
get to the point.
Okay.
This guy's
I'm
heading
just a
off
little
with
hesitant to
water
reveal her
imp?
name, that's all. You know how it is. These are delicate times. Even with me to protect her. If word gets out that she's dating a human, both the Fae and human factions will give her a hard time.
Really? Wait, no. That can't be.
Huh? Shram, what the devil are you talking about?
Why is everyone looking at me like that? Surely you can understand where I'm coming from.
Delicate times? Factions?
Yes? You know, the Civil War? Last time I checked, the Fae and the humans were still at each other's throats.
Wait, what? Is this Shram guy like a man at a time or something? Fae and humans aren't at each other's throats. Civil War? Could this guy have like fallen from a wormhole or something?
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnayan history was over 400 years ago, when Her Majesty the Tsaritsa had just taken the throne and was consolidating her reign.
What do you mean, 400 years ago?
What's going on here? Is Shram from the past?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round. As far-fetched as it is, it appears that your theory may be correct.
I'm just as amazed as you are. I didn't even believe it myself, to be honest.
Is someone going to explain what's going on here?
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Traveler?
The theater's duty log, there seems to have been some sort of extra person at the scene. A letter of needs or voucher found but never sent. Is he gonna report alleged theater hauntings?
No. The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within its grounds from returning to them. Mr. Shram's statement proves he's from hundreds of years ago, and according to the investigation report on the theater hauntings, Mr. Shram is very likely a lost soul wandering the theater.
Okay, hold on. The theater's ley lines have been modified to block souls within the grounds from returning to them. Some souls can even wander this place forever. Mr. Shram's statement proves that he is from hundreds of years ago. Ah, so this Shram guy, his soul never went back into the ley lines. So does that mean... What does that exactly mean, though?
For some unknown reason, the soul that has been wandering the theater due to the ley line issues has joined our group and blended in. Yeah, that must be the immediate reason why the ticket count doesn't match the number of people present. Since we discovered that Mr. Shram is from the past, it seems we need to broaden our assessment of this incident beyond the bounds of common sense. The death of those victims is an irrefutable fact. It is the outcome of whatever's going on here.
No, Shram is not a time traveler.
What we need to do now is find the truth within this information. The contents of the investigation report have been verified. There are indeed ley line issues and wandering souls in the theater. Death likely symbolizes the deceased. Mr. Shram, for instance. Death is near.
There's a disturbance in the ley lines
there's a dead person in our midst.
In the theater.
That's the truth,
so,
isn't it?
Shram is pretty much a soul.
Yeah, the logic is clear now. The investigation report said that there would be souls stuck wandering around the theater because the ley lines were cut off. Mr. Shram must be one such soul who died in the theater a long time ago. In which case, that also makes him our extra person. So when the note said death is near, it must have been referring to death as in the deceased, people who died a long time ago.
Someone who died a long time ago.
In short, there's a dead person among us. The extra person we've been searching for is a ghost from the past.
You mean I'm a ghost? No. Don't make jokes like that, my man. There must be some mistake. But even if I was dead, I know for a fact I didn't kill anyone these past 2 nights.
Yeah, even if all that's true, the report also said the souls inside the theater can't affect reality, right? They're harmless.
Hi, Shadow.
Then
Welcome.
what if the problem isn't the souls at all, but the ley lines themselves? The ley lines have a powerful ability to attract and devour souls. Let's say that the ley lines are like a black hole, constantly seeking to engulf souls. But the souls that don't want to return are trying to avoid being sucked in.
Why does this analogy sound so familiar?
What happens when the black hole can't achieve its goal? I'm only speculating here, but what if it ended up swallowing innocent souls by mistake? Or intentionally taking other souls to compensate?
That could explain why we weren't able to determine a cause of death. If you're right, and their souls were devoured by the ley lines, it does make some sense.
It does seem to explain a lot of the things we couldn't make sense of. Does that mean it's true?
Except there's no concrete
I'm
evidence.
getting the
Mitya is
gurgles.
relying on a lot
Been
of
eating too
logical
much
leaps.
today.
Still, it seems like the best explanation we have under the circumstances.
All right, so how could Shram not know that he's
Exactly,
dead?
Dark. Yeah.
Seems a little unlikely that he hasn't noticed anything unusual even after several days interacting with us.
Oh, a nice
On the
run,
contrary,
Shadow.
it's perfectly normal for a soul
Seems
to
fun.
wander the theater for centuries without questioning their
Have
existence
fun,
or
be
reason
careful.
for being there. It's simply what's natural for them.
Uh-oh. Is that metaphoric black hole coming to take a soul
You know
now?
what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually be right after all. I'm trying to remember and... even though my head feels like it's going to explode, I think... it's all coming back to me. I was the one who didn't want to remember my own death, so I forced myself to forget.
Well, I'm sure those are painful memories.
My lady and I snuck out to go on a date one day. We bought tickets for the theater. It wasn't really my thing, but I was just happy to be together. All of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out, performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and Fae had reached a boiling point. This time, the extremists were even coming after the water imps who had nothing to do with the war. I thought I could pull one over on them, so I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos. But I got caught. They started shouting, calling me a traitor to humanity. But I was going to do whatever it took to buy our chance to escape, no matter how many people stood in my way. I had to, both as their bodyguard and out of love.
It's all right, friend. You can stop there if you want. You don't need to dig all that up again.
It's just... even now, I'm still struggling to accept the truth. How could I be dead? I'm sorry, everyone. If I'd known I was a dead man walking, I wouldn't have dragged you down with me. If I'm the cause of all this death, then punish me however you see fit.
But, Mr. Shram...
No. I refuse to be a burden. I know what I have to do. You said I've been wandering the theater for centuries, right? I guess it's high time I got a breath of fresh air. Out there, I mean.
Mr. Shram, I'm sure we can figure out a different course of action.
My good sir, we both know I'm not supposed to be here. I should have accepted my death long ago.
No, I'm speaking on a personal level this time.
Let it go, man. Oh, wait. One last thing. Miss Waterimp. My lover. Her name was Litia. Litia Ozarova. Do you know what happened to her?
Ozarova. Oh, Auntie Ozarova. That's what we all called her. I remember her as a very kind elder. She had a bunch of kids, too.
I'm so glad she survived. And she had lots of kids? Good. That's... good. I could hardly expect her to stay single just because of what happened to me, right? As long as she went on to be happy, that's all that matters. Besides, I'm dead. My soul's been wandering around here for so long because I was worried about her. But now, I can go without regret. There's no need to see me off, my friends. I've enjoyed our time together over these past few days. Perhaps we'll meet again in the next life.
Okay, what's the significance of all this to the Archon quest, though? That's kind of the question I'm asking.
Take care, my man.
I know Mr. Shrim is already dead, but
Take care,
I still
my
feel so
man.
sad.
Death is cruel, no matter how we might try to make sense of it.
So, was the conflict between Fae and humans really that bad back then? I was only little, so I don't remember much. It's terrible to think that so many innocent people had their lives turned upside down. Even the historical records about that time period don't say much about it. All people know is that the Tsaritsa founded the Fatui, drove out most of the Fae aristocracy without explanation, then used her terrifying power to suppress the humans.
It seems to me like the Tsaritsa chose to make herself the enemy. She downplayed the conflict, directing whatever animosity both sides had for each other at herself instead. That's also why, despite how brutal the conflict was at the time, there hasn't been much lingering tension between humans and Fae since. Things have been fairly harmonious for the past few centuries.
So, the Tsaritsa banished the Fae to protect the Fae living in the city? She offered herself up to be hated in exchange for peace.
Maybe it's not quite as bad as it sounds. I don't think Her Majesty is too concerned if mortals hate her or not. And besides, there are very few who truly do.
All this time, I had no idea.
All right. If Mitia's theory is correct, then I think we can consider this matter settled. Let's all take a break.
Ugh, if only this blasted storm wasn't still raging on.
All this death, why? Well, so no one was the killer from what we've gathered so far. It was just the ley lines coming and making up for lost souls that were supposed to be.
I still can't believe
one
Shram
with the
turned
ley
out to be a
lines.
ghost who'd been in the theater for hundreds of years. To think he was dead this whole time. What a strange turn of events.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Knock, knock.
You know the door isn't closed, right? You don't have to knock.
Think of it as a signal then. When I'm entering someone else's room and I knock, I'm here as Odette. If I don't knock, it's Lelik. Thanks.
So, why did you come to find me? Is there something I can help with?
Vodyanitsa said you knew about my secret identity from the start. But when everyone was discussing who Lelik could be, you were worried that revealing what you knew would be unfair to me. So you kept it to yourself, right? Yes. I'm extremely grateful for that.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened with Senora against me, so I should thank you for that as well.
Actually, there's something else as well. I found myself in a situation similar to the one you were in when you helped conceal my identity. So I thought I'd come and ask you for advice. It's about Mitia. Before all of this, the last time I saw him, he was dead.
What? Mitia's dead? He's another soul that might have been trapped off from the ley lines?
As I'm sure you know, my goal as Lelik was to stop Project Stuja. Well, when I found out the tech lead for the experiment behind Project Stuja was Mitia, I immediately started planning to track him down and threaten him to back out. I often saw him around the theater, but I soon concluded that making my move there would risk exposing my identity. So I decided to infiltrate the Armory Palace and go directly to his lab. That way, the threat would be much more effective. Well, I suppose there was a bit of luck involved, but I am a Fatus, so I already had some familiarity with the building's layout. But when I finally made it to his lab, Mitia seemed to be dead. I checked his breathing and his pulse. He had no vital signs whatsoever. I'm certain of that. I thought maybe another anti-Project Stuja activist had beaten me to it, and chosen a much more brutal method. So I made myself scarce.
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely contain the shock. To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murders started happening and things got so complicated that it wasn't really at the front of my mind. That is, until Mitya himself said there must be a dead person among us. Then, I couldn't ignore it any longer.
And yet, you thought that bringing it up right away would single Mitya out. Just like when everyone was suspecting Lelek.
Exactly. I thought there could be something I was missing. Besides, we soon figured out that Mr. Schramm was a ghost. And we knew there was only one extra person. So we thought he had to be the one.
But now it seems like there's another candidate. I understand why you kept it to yourself. There was so much information being thrown around during that discussion. Bringing up Mitya would have just introduced more confusion.
So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first. When was it that you found Mitya dead?
Around a week ago. Sometime in the afternoon.
A week ago? That's earlier than I thought. I saw him just a few days ago at a restaurant. That definitely would have been after you found him dead. He seemed completely normal to me. Chatting with Vodyanitsa, trying to avoid Valeri.
So he was definitely alive on that day. Huh. Well, all I can say is I know what I saw.
Here's a thought. The reason we even suspected a dead person could be among us was because of the problem with the theater's ley lines. But Mitya's death happened inside the Armory Palace. The ley line issue affecting the theater shouldn't reach that far.
That's
You're right.
true, yeah.
I guess he doesn't fit the profile of the person we were searching for.
So,
I think the chances of it being him are very low. Surely he can't have died for real in the Armory Palace. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back from the dead.
You're right. Do you think we need to disclose this to the others?
Somehow, maybe the
What's this?
Fatui
A
brought
private
him
meet and
back?
greet? Where do I line up?
That's not what's going on here.
Well, I was just making the rounds. Thought I'd try to lighten the mood a bit. Vodyanitsa's handing out food if you're hungry.
Just when you think you got it all figured out.
What is going on with this storm? Could it be connected to that monster that just arrived in Snezhnaya?
I almost hope it is. Her Majesty the Tsaritsa left to vanquish that beast herself. We just need to wait for her triumphant return.
Do you think people still feel the cold after they die? I'm wondering about Schramm. Oh, maybe we should have given him a coat before he went out there.
Death itself is cold, isn't it? I'm sure the storm will embrace him.
Well, I hope he has a safe journey. I'm going to miss him, I think. It's not like we can blame him for Rampana and Kulish's deaths. Thinking back on it, we barely made it out alive ourselves. Once we get out of here, how are we going to explain what happened to their families?
Are you okay? Here, take this. I've never used it.
Thanks. Look who's Mr. Nice Guy all of a sudden. Is it because Tonya stood up for you this morning? At least you know how to return a favor.
Yeah, without Tonya, who knows how badly he would have been hurt.
I told you already, I never intended to resort to violence.
Duh, bunch of rascals. Little girl? I was rather surprised when you spoke up for me this morning. I didn't think I had many admirers here, so, thank you.
Oh, no need to thank me. I said some bad stuff about you too.
I've been, too embarrassed to admit it, but, you remind me a lot of my daughter. So kind to everyone, but never lets her old man off the hook. Unless my wife and I are having a fight, then she's always on my side. Especially when she was little. Every time I took her out... All right, easy now. How long have you had that
it's
cough,
definitely
Tonya?
strange, Dart. Definitely strange. I think we'll find out more and more as we continue to do the Archon quest.
I'm fine.
This Mitya guy's
taking anything
definitely
for it?
there's a lot more to him than meets the eye, that's for sure.
I'll be fine once I see my brother. He's gonna pick some frost fairy flower leaves and brew a tonic for me. I'll feel much better once I drink that.
I see. That's good to hear, then.
We should probably discuss arrangements for tonight. Now that the deceased has left our midst, there shouldn't be any more incidents.
I hope
However,
not.
out of an abundance of caution, I'll keep watch.
Shouldn't we take shifts? I can take one if needed.
No need. I managed to get a nap in earlier, so I have plenty of energy right now.
What a long day. This whole situation turned out to be way more complicated than I expected. But Valeri's right. I should just try to calm down and get some rest. The last thing I want is to give myself nightmares.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We're going back in here.
She's awake. She's awake! Get over here, you big lug, and take a
Uh-oh. Is
If you must
Chuganov
call
gonna
me
die
something,
next?
Call me Mr. Door. The
Chuganov
Black Mist
and
is coming.
Valeri?
You need to go.
This is not good, you
Are you
guys.
all right? Can you walk?
This
We
is
just got attacked by
definitely
monsters on our
a
way up.
telltale sign
That
that
Mr.
more
Door
people are
fellow
gonna
protected
end
us.
up being
He just seemed to
dead.
come out of nowhere. Not much of a talker, but
Young
when taking down
Captain
monsters,
Lines.
that man doesn't hold back.
He's for sure gonna be playable. He's
Curses.
Electro. He has
The Black
Electro
Mist
vision.
is catching up to us. We need to keep going.
Okay,
Mr.
guys,
Door,
I think this is where we're
I don't
gonna leave
believe
it
I've
off.
Never seen you around here before. Why is that?
A lot of
There's no need to try to get to know me.
happening here
I'm just
in
Mr. Door.
Snezhnaya.
I have to
This
find the door
definitely
that
being one
belongs
of
to
them.
me.
Well,
Where
anyway,
the
we're lucky to have
Archon
you here.
quest goes
Thanks for
from
saving us
here,
earlier.
we don't
No
know.
need to thank me.
But it's okay.
This is where my duty
We will
lies.
continue to uncover this weird mystery in the next episode. We'll be leaving it off here for now. And, hold on, do we get to play this, Larry? Oh, we just get to get him to come on the screen and fight just like how we did with Dainsliff back in that. But anyways, you guys, I hope everyone has a wonderful night and sweet dreams. Again, thank you guys for showing up for the stream. I love you all. Always be kind to one another. And I will be going and helping my beautiful Minecraft girls with a little bit of the issues that's coming up regarding the shaders. Anyways, guys, good night and sweet dreams.